Hello guys, welcome to Jesusisreal. Thank you guys so much for your love, for your support. I do appreciate all of you guys. In today's video, this is another rapture dream that I had. This particular rapture dream, I had it before the one I shared, I think 2 days ago. If you want to watch that one, you guys can check on this channel, Jesusisreal. I just shared recently, guys, so you can check it there. And I do appreciate all of you guys. Remember to subscribe and give this video a like and share, guys. So this particular dream is rapture dream, and at the same time is left behind dream. All right, guys. So in this dream, I was in a church. We went to a church. It's a very small church. So we went, when we enter in that church, I remember the church has front row seat. The seat were in a row like this, going like that. So before the seat was the altar where the pastor preached. So we entered the church and sat. I remember we sat in the front row seat. I went there with a family member, and we sat there, and the pastor was preaching the message of God. So we were there busy listening to the preaching and enjoying it. Then it reached a point where we all stood up and we were worshiping. We were singing and worshiping God, and we were all holding hands. I remember there was a girl in front. In the seat, in the row seat where I sat. She was on my right hand side, and then my other family members that I came with, he was on the left hand side. So we were holding hands. So I was holding hands. The girl was more like of the age of 6 or 7 years, like that. So we were singing and worshiping in harmony and love and peace. We were really enjoying. So we were singing and swaying like this as we worshiped. I remember that girl was so happy. She was holding my hand and looking in my eyes. Every time she just looked in my eyes and worship and pulled my hand as we sway, because we were all holding hand, singing and worshiping. I remember everybody was there, busy worshiping and happy and enjoying, like we are all one in Christ. And then I remember this girl, of course, the way she was looking at me, the way she really took my attention, and I was paying attention, looking at her, smiling and all that as we worship. So all of a sudden, just like in the Bible, that in a blink of an eye, just imagine you blink your eyes like this and boom, people are gone. So in the dream, it was like that. The moment I was swaying like this, then all of a sudden, this girl disappeared from my hand. And almost all the people in the church disappeared, but few left. So I was there, and I remember the family members that I had on my left-hand side was also there, and some few people left in the church, but most of them, they are gone. And I remember all of a sudden, I remember confusion. Confusion was the heaviest, like tangible, like something you can touch, the way it felt. People became so confused, but for me, I was having this peace that I did not even understand. I was having so much peace in me. I was not panicking or anything. Instead, it's more like the Lord wanted me to see what it's like for those who will be left behind. Because I have the peace. What they are feeling, I can feel it, but I don't panic. But for them, they are like out of place, completely confused. I remember the confusion. The confusion was the first thing people felt. Everybody felt. Even me, I felt. I can feel it, but for me, I'm not confused. I don't know if this makes sense, guys. I know it may not make sense, but I do feel what they feel. But at the same time, I have this peace. My mind is sound. I am not confused. So these people were confused. I remember they are turning around, looking so fast, like trying to find their family members or friends or whoever they came with in the church. So they were turning around. Oh, where is this person? Where? Looking around. Like after that confusion, then came this hopelessness. Then the hopelessness is more like something you can touch literally. It's just too much. It's just too much. Like hopelessness. People became confused and completely confused. I remember they started turning after looking for whoever they are looking for is not there because they are raptured. And then I remember them turning against each other, like literally fighting there. And people just like 1 minute we were worshiping together and happy and all this holding hands. These are same people who were there at the same time confused completely. They don't know even who is next to them. And fighting each other, started fighting each other. I remember they looked so angry, like. And even the person that, my family member that was with me, I remember he became so confused, very confused, like he doesn't, like he's mentally not right anymore. He cannot even make right decision or anything. Like the way he was acting, like he don't know me anymore. Like completely mentally dead, like people became like zombies. I remember then we went out of the church. When we went outside, I remember the family member I came with, he started like running, running like you're out of your mind. You don't know what you're doing even. And you don't know where you're running to. That kind of running. Like he's running just like aimlessly. Like not even knowing what he's doing. Like I was just looking at him. I'm trying to call him and all that. He doesn't understand anything. He was just running completely out of place. And then just imagine like train is coming, and when train is coming, you're supposed not to cross the railway. So he was running like just he see the train, like he's running just to be eliminated by the train. That kind of confusion, completely not in your right senses anymore. So everybody almost behaving like that, like people are so wild all of a sudden. Imagine this is in the church, those who are left behind. In the church. Now you can imagine people outside, how much confusion will it be to people who do not know Jesus? Imagine. Outside the church, those who do not know Jesus completely. The confusion will be beyond. Now, the scene changed. After that, the scene changed. So I was taken somewhere else. And this place now, it looked more like countryside or villages kind of things, environment. So I saw some women there and some men. It looked like a place where they make alcohol, like local alcohol kind of thing. You see big barrels where they make the crude kind of alcohol that is not yet made into pure alcohol. So they have them in the barrel, big barrel like that under the tree. And then they have also the bottles, like empty bottles, a lot of empty bottles just on the ground there. And some firewoods, whatever, how they make it locally. Because the place was more like villages. So, and then I saw these ladies. There are some 3 ladies there. These 3 ladies, like they cannot even control anything. They started fighting each other. So one of them, they just started beating each other like with their hand first. And then all of a sudden I saw them running towards where the bottles are on the ground. So one person ran there fast and took the bottle and hit on the forehead of the other one here, like boom, and then the bottle just shattered on the face and cut the face, and I see bleeding. The lady started bleeding, and I was telling them, no, 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 don't do that, guys, don't do that. I was trying to go there so that I separate them. I tried to separate them. Another person took another bottle, just hit on the other person's hand also. Like that one also cut that, and she was bleeding. And the man started walking away. Like I can tell the man is so confused also. He doesn't know what is going on. Like he started walking. Imagine just a person walking. Like imagine the road is here. He's supposed to walk on the road. And the person just giant bush, like, in the villages, sometimes the grass can be tall and all that. The guy was just walking like quiet. You know how you're lost in thoughts kind of thing. Like he's confused completely. He's just walking straight in the bush like that. I was like, what is going on? He was walking just straight in the bush like that. He doesn't know even what he's doing and where he's going. Just confused like the family member I had. So he went there. And when I'm trying to separate this, I was thinking maybe the man can come and help separating these people. But he's also in his lost world as well. People just turn like zombies. They don't know anything anymore. So I went to try to separate these ladies who are fighting with bottle, hitting each other, cutting each other with those things. Like the scene just is, you don't want to see it. So as I was trying to separate them, please don't fight, don't fight. And then one person took and hit me on the wrist here. And then they cut me, like the bottle break and cut me also. I was bleeding. But not so much like them that is bleeding, because it's more like I'm the only one there who knows what happened. It's like everyone else doesn't know what happened. So I was having all this peace, but at the same time I can feel also the heaviness of hopelessness, the confusion that they are feeling. The Lord made me feel what they are feeling, literally. I remember started with confusion, and then came this hopelessness, and then came this, it's like wave of things that coming. And then came what? Fear. The fear. That fear, you cannot even describe it. It's like it grips you, holding tight to you. Very, very bad, guys. It's serious what I saw. All right, guys, that was my rapture left behind dream that I had. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to give this video a like and share, guys. I hope you all prepare for the coming of the Lord. Okay, guys, may God bless you and protect you all, guys, and help us all to be ready. All right, I love you guys. Bye-bye.